here's a simple yoga routine you can do to prepare for a meditation practice. Lie on your back and hug your knees into your chest. You want to wrap your hands around your shins. And if you have any knee injury, wrap the hand around the back of the thigh. Let the right leg come straight out in front of you. Hug the left knee into the chest. And then take your right hand down to your hip to ground you, and use your left hand to start to make big circles with your left knee, taking the knee out to the side, down and back around, and do a couple in one direction and a couple in the other direction. We're working on gently releasing the hip and warming up the joints there. Hug the left knee back into the chest, nice and tight. Take the left ankle and rotate it a few times in each direction to release the joints there, and then let that left leg just relax in front for a moment. Now bring the right knee in nice and tight. Flex both feet, and then just start to gently circle the right leg out. In those same circles, make the circles big and wide, and take your breath along for the ride when you do these circles, maybe inhaling as you bring the knee out and exhaling as you bring it back around. Just be very gentle as you do this movement. We're just working on gently warming up the hips. Hug that knee into the chest one more time, and then take your right ankle for a little ride, rotating it around to the right and then to the left. Gently release the leg out in front of you, and just pause for a moment, taking that in before you hug both knees back into the chest. Maybe bring the forehead up to the knees for a little kiss if that feels good, and then gently rock from the front of the back of your spine all the way up into a comfortable seated position. Take a few rocks back and forth to get a nice massage of the spine. And then find your way into a tabletop position. Knees are directly below the hips. Hands are directly below the shoulders. Nice flat spine. On your inhale, lift your tailbone and your gaze up. And then on your exhale, tuck the chin in, tailbone under, and let the back arch up. Lower back down on your inhale into cow, and exhale, curl the back, taking a peek back at the belly button. Big inhale in into cow pose, and exhale back up into cat. We're warming up the spine here, preparing for seated meditation. Now gently come back into child's pose, pressing the hips towards the heels, arms stretched out in front. Or for a more restorative child's pose, bring the arms to the sides and let the forehead just melt down towards the mat. Now come back to an easy sit pose, and we'll work on warming up the neck. Using a pendulum-like movement, take your chin down to your chest and then roll it up to the shoulder. Inhaling as you sweep the chin up towards the shoulder, and exhaling as you bring the chin back down to the chest. A gentle flowing movement. Make sure you take your breath along for the ride, inhaling as it sweeps up, exhaling as chin comes back down to chest. From here, go ahead and come all the way up to a neutral spine, and as you exhale, let the head roll back. Inhale as the head comes back to center, and exhale, chin back down to chest. Inhale, lift up through the crown of the head, nice straight spine. Exhale, let the head roll back gently. Come back to a neutral spine here, and exhale, drop the chin down to the chest. Lift the head back up, long straight spine here. Drop the hands down to the sides. Big inhale in, and then exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Let the left hand press down and feel the stretch through the neck. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Right hand presses down, breathing into the stretch in the neck. Lift up and let your left arm float up towards the sky. Exhale as you hinge from the waist and come over to the right. Rotate the wrist a few times, just opening up the joints in the wrists, and Inhale, lift back up. Left arm comes back down to the side. Right arm floats up on the inhale, and exhale as you hinge from the waist and come over to the left side. Rotate the right hand a couple of times in each direction, and then inhale, float that arm back up, and exhale, drop it down to the side. Take your arms back behind you, interlace the fingers, pull the shoulder blades together and down the back, getting a nice shoulder rinse here. Release the hands, and then just take the shoulders and roll them to the front and to the back a few times, just letting go. Then bring the hands to the knees, palms facing up. Move around a little bit if you need to come to that straight spine. And now you're ready for seated meditation.